And I am the principal of Crivitz Middle School. I would like to welcome all of you to the 8th grade recognition ceremony for the class of 2029. Before we get started, would you please rise as Kayleen Womack sings the national anthem. After 30 years as a high school teacher and principal, this year is my 4th as a middle school principal. And in those 4 years, it has been reinforced for me many times that middle school students are a very different kind of animal than high school students. That wasn't really my joke. That may be why my hair has gotten significantly lighter in color. This group has a world of potential, and I look forward to watching them as they strive to reach their goals and grow into mature, successful young adults. With that said, I am pleased to introduce to you our first speaker, Crystal Swift, who will do our vote.
Welcome and good evening, parents, teachers, and of course, a special welcome to the 8th grade class, also known as the last generation to remember middle school before AI6 winter homework completely. We finally made it after 2 long years, filled with tests, group projects, and lots of Foursquare memories. Middle school has been kind of like playing Minecraft on survival mode. At first, we had no idea what we were doing. We were just running around with wooden swords, hoping we wouldn't get blown up by a creeper. Or in our case, get a phone violation. Slowly, we gathered tools, like actual study habits, built shelters, aka group chats where we paired together, and learned how to handle mocks, like the hallways. We gathered friendships, mined knowledge, sometimes by digging really deep through our textbooks. But seriously, this journey wasn't always easy. There were tough days, stressful tests, and moments when it felt like the XD bar was moving slowly. But we made it here, to this moment, because we kept going. To our teachers, thank you for your patience and guidance. To our families, thank you for your love and support. And to class of 2029, we may be logging out of middle school, but we're logging into something even bigger, high school. It might be on hard mode, but we've got what it takes. Just remember, never dig straight down and always carry a water bucket. Congratulations, everybody. Let's go on the next chapter block by block.
We will now present the department awards for excellence in each subject area. Presenting our first award will be Mrs. Miller, who will present the history award.
They keep me up to date on all the brain rot terms, and they taught me one important lesson. Never trust a student who tells you to look something up on YouTube. I've also been lucky enough to coach many of these girls in basketball since they were in second grade. I can't believe you're all heading off to high school next year, but after seeing how much you've grown over the last 3 years, I know you're going to do amazing things. Now choosing the recipient of this year's Social Studies Award was not easy. This class is full of fantastic students. Of course, I look for someone who checks all the boxes. They complete their work on time, participate in class, act responsibly and respectfully, and always put in their best effort. But beyond that, I look for someone with a true interest in social studies, someone who's curious and who asks and answers questions, and who keeps trying to figure things out even when the answers aren't easy. This student has faced a few roadblocks over the years, but they've never let those challenges hold them back. Even when we've had to change a few things, they've never used it as an excuse. They go above and beyond to make sure they're learning the same material as their peers. I truly enjoyed working with this student over the past 3 years, and I'm excited to see what their future holds. It's my honor to present this year's Social Studies Award to Keegan Wilson.
Thank you, Mrs. Miller. Our next presenters will be Mrs. Bolden and Ms. McGavin, who will now present the English Award.
Good evening. This year's English Award is going to a student who excels in all areas of English, including reading, writing, speaking, and listening. This student has consistently had top quarter grades as well as high math scores. This student participates in class, asks questions to further her understanding, and always has a positive attitude. This year's English Award goes to Haley Dorschner. Very well, and they had great examples. So this is for
Our next presenters will be Mr. Hudl and Mrs. DeTulio, who will present the Math Award.
This year's been quite a journey with its fair share of ups and downs. I tested a new district, and the students are getting used to having a new teacher for their second year as middle schoolers. It wasn't always easy, but we grew together, learned from each other, and made it through. I'm so proud of this group and excited to see what's next for these soon-to-be freshmen. I have no doubt they're going to do great things. To the class of 2029, you get to write your own story.
Hello everyone, this is a fantastic turnout for us, really. I've been doing this a long time, and I think this is the biggest crowd we've had. This is awesome. So, welcome here tonight. I have 3 awards I'd like to give out tonight. Before I do that, though, I want to go through a little background of our 8th grade group over here, moving over to the high school. Melissa, as you know, was new last year. We didn't have a teacher for the middle school. So, Mrs. Myers and I had to record some videos each day. Our kids had to sit in a classroom with Mr. Robinson and Wendy Lang and watch a video of us presenting material that they were supposed to learn. And that put a lot of pressure on those students because they had to motivate themselves and take an initiative to learn. And of course, when you're watching the video, everybody's got to learn at the same rate, which is very difficult. So those guys as a group have done a fantastic job. Our mascot came in today and they were super. So congratulations, guys. Nice job. As for my 2 awards, it was a really hard decision. We had some really excellent students that could have won the award, and to be honest with you, probably would have if they were in a different graduating class. Ellen Goltz, Piper Wisner, Ella Wallace, Zaya Martin, Zoe, I don't know how to say her last name, Zoe, but guys, not hurt your feelings, they've all been girls. I mean, it was just a fantastic group this year. Really, I was talking to Mr. Bauman about it earlier. I think it was Mr. Bauman. You know, our junior class this year, their standardized test scores, their ACT and everything else, has been really record-setting for us. And I think this group, boys and girls both, could challenge that. So, very proud of you guys. My first award, though, is going to go to Macy DeSchmidt. Macy scored in the 96th percentile on the MAPS testing, and overall class average was 99. My second award is going to go to Haley Borshner. Haley had a class average over 100% this year, which was only the second time that's happened in the last 10 years. Haley also had our highest score for state testing in the 8th grade. And as I told her dad several times, she's like a little math robot. She knows everything, so good job, Haley.
Mr. Graves will now present the deciding award.
Hello, everybody. As I'm the science teacher, I like to tell the 8th graders my element puns when we're learning about chemistry. I look forward to it every year because I only get to share them periodically. For example, I was reading a book about helium the other day. Couldn't put it down. The 8th grade have heard my entire list already, so I guess I'll end it here and move on. Dave, sulfur. Overall, I'm impressed with this year's 8th grade. There's many students who had excellent participation, showed exceptional character, had a strong work ethic. Those students know who they are, and I appreciate having them in class. It's those students who make teaching fun every day. However, there are 2 who met a specific list of criteria to earn this year's science award. The first science award goes to a student who overall was the most engaged and involved with their learning in science. They demonstrated consistent high levels of effort in class. Overall, they were very personable and respectful, always willing to be helpful and step in to volunteer to pass back papers. They're very helpful with maintaining the new hydroponic system to grow fresh produce for our school lunches, and they demonstrated leadership qualities by speaking up during class discussion and answering questions on a daily basis. And this is Georgia Blount. The second science award goes to a student who demonstrated consistent high levels of effort in class. They engaged in class discussion and answered questions consistently throughout the school year. Overall, they were respectful and always willing to help volunteer to pass back papers. They were responsible for turning in their assignments and their projects on time. They were overall very organized. Their assignments, notes, labs, and projects were completed with high quality and often went above and beyond with extra detail. They also earned the highest cumulative GPA in the 8th grade science class with a 100.29, Macy DeSchmidt. Give Macy a hand again.
Graves, I was going to actually maybe joke that the outdoor portion of our ceremony was next year, but I think Mr. Graves would entertain us with the science skills instead. Mr. Reichert will now present the Physical Education Award.
Well, hello everybody. Are we all set for a nice rain-free night out there? So, for the Physical Education Award, it's presented for outstanding achievement, both physically and academically. A positive attitude, teamwork, cooperation, and a willingness to encourage others to do their best. If just take it apart piece by piece, here's talking physically for physical education. You know, it's easily over half the class is boys and girls. So, you gotta try to whittle it down a little bit. So then we throw in academically, so you have your written tests. That might get rid of some, but it still leaves quite a few left. Positive attitude still leaves a bunch. Teamwork also, cooperation, and a willingness to encourage others to do their best. So I had to come down to who puts forward the most effort, and that usually comes down to warm-ups and working hard and doing well on the test. And this year for the girls, outstanding physical education student, the award goes to Emma Miller. And then again, like I said, we're looking at teachers here, it's very tough to pick someone. I came up with Ambrose Green. Mr. Allard will now present the Chorus Award.
Thank you. Let's see here. We have our 8th grade group. Last year, as 7th graders, there were only a couple of kids that sang in the choir. And this year, they bumped up quite a bit, which was really exciting. Great to have a lot more 8th graders. And I really have come to appreciate the 8th graders. They've shown a lot of maturity. They've, even though most of them weren't in choir last year, they've really stepped up as leaders in the choir this year. It's been a lot of fun. And they're very good singers as well. So if you're in choir right now, 8th grade, would you just stand up and I'll give you guys a hand. So the winner was a repeat student from last year. There was a student, and this one just barely edged out the other one for just really good commitment, So this student, very respectful, very hardworking in class, and a great singer as well. You've heard her this evening already. Haley Womack.
Our next presenter will be Mr. Copman, and he will present the band award.
To the shock of a lot of the people over there, actually have a written speech tonight, so I'm going to come with this. Every year it is actually my honor to present the 8th grade band award. Every year I say that it's a tough decision to make. This is still true this year. Just look at it. Every year, I'm the last person to turn in their nomination. Except this year. It was hard to, well, yes, it's still hard to pick a student. It was just a little bit easier. I have a lot of kids sitting over there that I easily could give this band award to. But there was one that clearly, in my opinion, rose above. I have a lot of students that go above and beyond the expectations for what I have as an 8th grade band student. I have a lot of students that excel as musicians. But I do have one that excels a little bit more. One that does go above and beyond a little bit more. The student spends a lot of time working hard to become a better musician and is always looking for ways to improve. I'm proud of what they've done so far, and I'm really excited to see what they can do in the future, in the next 4 years. It's my honor to present the 2025 8th grade band award to Lucas Fisher.
Our next presenter will be Ms. Klitsky, and she will present the art award.
Hello, everybody. I had the privilege of working with some incredible students this year. And I normally don't do this, but I wanted to give them a shout out because even though I did not choose them for the award this time, I believe they deserve local recognition for their talent and contributions to the art department over the past few years. So the first shout out goes to Natalie, Clara, Damon, and Amy. They're all very conscientious and hardworking students. They created beautiful work throughout their middle school years, and I strongly encourage them to continue taking arts in their high school years. To Zoe and Wiley, the dynamic duo from the first semester, who came up with such funny creative ideas in class and paid meticulous attention to details. To Crazy Keisha and her wild creative interpretations of the assignments. To Kayleen, who contributed so much to the art club and has a pure passion and talent for the arts. And then finally, Philip, DJ, and Clayton, who were invaluable in contributing members to the art club. But as I thought about all of these students and who to choose, there was one student who checked all of the boxes. She came up with creative ideas, often incorporating personal symbolism into work. She paid attention to the details and dedicated extra time to perfecting her work by coming in during flex instead of all. She also contributed to the art club and other activities in the art room. And so, as the award says, in recognition of hard work, dedication, natural talent, creativity, and a passion for the subject, I'm honored to give this award to Karen Conlon.
all of them, it's a great trade to have. And it's been a great honor to advance this year. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of learning from mistakes. I tell them on day one, don't be afraid how you learn. Don't be afraid to try. I'll be very good. With that said, I gave you 2 awards this year to a boy and a girl. Again, you're hearing went to a pot, tough, so many things going. So many individuals that are looking at right over here. It comes down to you. I sat with another co-worker, and he was taking my name card. But I think two that have accountability, assured ownership, trustworthiness, self-starters, they're team players, and those 2 individuals that I showed you are Jeremy Leroy and Zoe Hudl.
I would like to congratulate all of the recipients of the department awards. I would also like to thank our middle school staff for nominating these students and for the excellent work they have done throughout the year getting these students ready for the rigors of high school. We will now recognize the 2024-25 Students of the Month. These individuals have demonstrated leadership, cooperation, and a desire to excel within the classroom. These students were selected Students of the Month during the school year and have received an award and were recognized in the newspaper and on our school Facebook page each month. To recognize our 8th grade Students of the Month tonight, please stand when your name is announced and remain standing until all names have been called. In September, our award winners were Zaya Martin and Haley Gordon. Our October recipient was Katie Womack. In November, it was Ella Wallace. In December, it was Kelvin Kochuk. In January, it was Casey Schmidt and Madison Rosewood. In February, it was Kelly Goltz. In March, it was Ian Heider. And in April, it was Piper Wiesner. Congratulations to all. We will now recognize our teachers by presenting the Golden Apple Awards. These awards are handed out by students who have successfully maintained a 4.0 GPA throughout 7th and 8th grades. Our first Golden Apple Award presenter will be Macy Schmidt.
Good evening, families, friends, teachers, and the class of 2029. My name is Macy Smith, and I am honored to stand before you today. I am proud to present the Golden Apple Award to Mr. Ock. From the day we first walked in these doors, Mr. Ock has been not just as a math teacher, but someone who pushes you through your desk. He explains the things you don't understand and teaches you more about the things you do understand. From solving for X and Y to graphing linear equations, his help us clear it all. He sets goals for us, such as going up in math testing or becoming a lawyer bonus. He encourages questions, even when nobody wants to ask. But when they finally do, he lets them fix their answers and explains it better. He pushes you to study your materials and helps you get a good technique that works for you. He will continue to help and teach us as we say goodbye to middle school and hello to high school. Therefore, I am proud to present this Golden Apple Award to our inspiring, encouraging math teacher, Mr. R.
Very briefly, one thing I want to say about Macy, she always excels. She never settles for being average or mediocre. And as an 8th grade group, guys, I want you to emulate what she does. You know, a lot of high school kids just do the bare minimum to get by, you know, whatever it takes to pass. And Macy does not do that. And I think everybody should make a goal next year of emulating what she does and really, you know, work hard. There's a lot of exciting things you can do in high school. You can get involved in a lot of stuff, but you also have to take care of your school. So please keep that in mind and thank you, Macy, very much.
Our next Golden Apple presenter will be Haley Dorschel.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Haley, and I'm honored to be here today to present a very special Golden Apple Award to someone who made a big difference in my life, my 5th grade teacher, Mrs. Brink. When I think back to 5th grade, I remember a classroom that felt like home. That's because Mrs. Brink has this incredible way of welcoming everyone. No matter who you were or where you came from, you knew you belonged to second instructions of her group. Whether you were learning about mistakes or dividing fractions, she made it fun, exciting, and something that we actually wanted to be a part of. Mrs. Brand did not just teach us, she truly cared and made sure that each and every student felt seen. And of course, I have to mention one of her greatest talents, making the best pancakes. So tonight, I am proud to recognize Mrs. Brand with the Golden Apple Award. Thank you, Mrs. Brand, for being a teacher that changes lives. One lesson, one laugh, and one pancake at a time.
Oh, Haley. So I've known her for a very long time. I've had the opportunity to know her as a student, as an athlete, and as a friend to my daughter. She truly is one of the most hardworking, determined, and self-motivated people that I have ever met. She's made my job as a teacher very enjoyable. I've never really learned places to have for me. Not only that, she is truly a good friend to everybody. She greets anybody with a smile on her face and welcomes everybody. Oh. So, with that being said, as I see all these familiar faces, there's so much potential here. A lot of hardworking individuals and a lot of talent. So as you guys get ready to enter high school, some advice I can give to you is to embrace new opportunities, get involved as much as you can, and enjoy every moment because it'll go by really fast. Congratulations, and thank you, Haley.
That wasn't so bad, was it, Mrs. Grant? She does not love public speaking. Our last Golden Apple presenter tonight will be Ellen Goltz.
evening, everyone. It is an absolute honor to stand up here today to present this award to someone who embodies strength, resilience, and heart, our inspiring physical education teacher, Mr. Reichardt. In a world where fitness is often measured in numbers, how far we run, how many push-ups we do, or how fast we finish the mile, Mr. Reichardt reminds us that true strength is simply giving it your all. Ever since we were all young, he's made physical education class more than just another period on a schedule. It's a place where effort is valued over perfection, where every student, regardless of skill level, feels seen, encouraged, and motivated to grow. Mr. Reichardt is a champion in everyone, so he does his part in pushing students to be the best and encouraging them on the way to success. He inspires students to challenge themselves, not letting anyone simply give up. He teaches us more than just how to play the typical gym class game. He teaches us discipline, motivation, hard work, sportsmanship, and determination. So today, we honor not just a teacher, but an inspiring coach, motivator, and role model. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Reichardt, our recipient of this year's Golden Apple Award, and let's give him the loudest round of applause he deserves.
I want to thank you very much, Ellie. I don't know if all that is totally accurate. I do know that I also taught your mother at high school. Again, this is a very talented group of athletes, and from great parents come great kids, and they all are very good kids, even though every once in a while, some of them might hang on the net or kick a volleyball and stuff like that, but it should be a lot of fun watching them participate in sports in high school. Thanks again, Ellie.
Congratulations to our Golden Apple recipient. And the last award of the night is the Principal's Award. This award recognizes one student based on the following criteria. Responsibility. The candidate is organized and works well with others. Reputation. The candidate might have a good reputation or at least strives to improve the reputation. Dependability. The candidate must be truthful and demonstrate an interest in family and school. And lastly, participation. The candidate must have participated in extracurriculars such as band, sports, choir, etc. Each 8th grade instructor considers the criteria and submits a name sheet. Based on these recommendations, and from my own observations, the candidate is chosen who best represents the above criteria. The winner of the Principal's Award for the 2024-25 school year is Amy Dorsey. We will now have the presentation of the certificates of recognition. Parents, if you would like to take a picture, the students will be pausing at the bottom of the steps for you to do so. Pierre Abrams. Trinity Abrams. Keisha Anderson. Elliot Block. Georgia Blum. Austin Grant. Sabrina Sina. Macy Schmidt. Haley Dorsman. George. Jeremy Lundquist. Evan Spiegler. Lucas Fisher. Carter Cransfire. Brooklyn Giganti. Ellie Loltz. Brody Harding. Philip Hartline. Ian Hyder. Andrew Judy. Silver Kirsten. Kelvin Kocha. Grayson Savita. Nicholas Levesser. Fiona Lazansky. Audrey Lehner. David Lehner. Eli Lemmer. Brooks Ludwig. Ava Martin. Zeta Martin. Evelyn Miller. Jack Dolan. Nathan Noah. Carson I. Clayton Pickens. Summer Piper. Aubrey Pomeroy. Karen Pomeroy. Brindley Pop. Ambrose Reed. Madison Ridgefree. Johnny Richlet. Amani Robinson. Naomi Shaw. Zoe Spotuka. McKenna Springer. Crystal Swick. Wiley Switchikowski. Landon Tola. Kaylin Corson. Clara Vanderbilt. Ella Wallace. Keegan Wilson. Madison Wolchek. Kayleen Womack. Congratulations to all of you. This really has been a really nice class to have in school. It is now time for the 8th grade slideshow put together by Mrs. Lipsky and Mr. Taylor.
Just like them old stars, see that you've come so far to be right where you are. How is your soul? I won't give up on us, even if the stars get right. Give it you love, still looking up. And you're needing your strength to do some better things. I'll be here patiently waiting to see what you find. See the stars, they burn, to the earth. We got love to the earth. God knows we're worth it. No, I won't give up. Plain slave, and I can't wait to turn it to. I'll make my own money, and I'll make my own rules. Mama put the car and park out there in front of the street. She kissed my head and said I was just like you. You're a misfit. You're a warm misfit. You won't waste these days. And on my soul, these are small times. So take a little look around. You may not know it now. You're gonna miss this. Before she knows it, she's a brand new bride. In a warm little apartment, and her daddy stops by. He tells her it's a nice place. She says, "It'll do for now." Starts talking about babies and buying a house. Daddy shakes his head. He says, "Baby, just slow down. You're gonna miss it. You're gonna want this life. You're gonna waste these days. And you're gonna cry so bad. You just know that. So take a little look around. You may not know it now, but you're gonna miss it.
Before we hear from our last speaker of the night, Audrey Later, Ava Martin, Zeta Martin, Addison Christie, and Aileen Womack would like to sing the song A Million Dreams for their 8th grade class.
Close my eyes and I can see your world is waiting for me. And all my
give some final thoughts for the class of 2029 as they get ready for the high school trip.
So, we actually made it. After 2 years in middle school, filling group projects, confusing assignments, and moving the entire pack of pencils a week, we're finally here. 8th grade graduation. It's been a mix of laughter, learning, and a whole lot of growing up. And even if we didn't always feel like it, every moment felt like at this point. Let's take a moment to look back at some of the highlights. In 10th grade, we learned that woodworking is more than just building stuff. It's about picking up, it's about getting out of your comfort zone. Some of us discovered that we're secretly carpenters, while others, like me, feel like should never be trusted with a saw. And of course, all those classmates and going over and telling me right now. I'm still not sure what that was, but it was definitely a fun memory. Now, Pierce class was a whole different adventure. We were constantly working in groups, which meant one person disappears, one did all the work, and the rest of us just kind of watched. And you can forget Nicholas in Mr. Vegas class, turning every random day into a fixed sport. I'm still not sure what the rules were, but he definitely was. And then there's Mr. Ross. He pushed us, challenged us, and reminded us daily that math is everywhere. At first we thought it was trying to ruin our lives completely, but now we get it. He was preparing us for high school. Even if we're still waiting for the day someone asks us to grapple a new equation in a grocery store. Looking back, it's amazing to see how much we've grown, not just in height, but as people. We've matured, learned how to support each other, and built friendships that actually mean something. We've laughed, cried, and panicked over forgotten homework, but we've still made it through. And to all of our middle school teachers, thank you. Thank you for putting up with us, guiding us, and believing in us, even when we are more focused on who's getting through instead of what we'll do next period. You've helped shape who we are, and we're so very grateful. Now, we're heading into high school. More freedom, more responsibility, and yeah, more homework. But we're ready, because if we can survive on head tests, dissecting frogs, and never-ending hallway drama, anything is possible. Thank you and congrats to this unforgettable 8th grade class.
Thank you, Natalie. Once again, I would like to thank all of you for being here tonight to recognize these students. I'm confident this group will accomplish a great deal during their 4 years of high school. For those students who reached the second semester academic incentive, today was the last day of middle school, while the others will have 2 more days left. Students, you may now rise. Ladies and gentlemen, the future graduates of the class of 2029. everyone. Drive safely home. Have a good night.